Today, let's talk about hope. Because of this worldwide pandemic, many people around the world are losing hope. To you, dear friends, I give the wisdom of Paul in his letter to the Romans, the 5th chapter, the 3rd and 4th verses. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. Paul's message here is very important. It's important at all times in life, but Paul's words are especially important today. The message is simple. God's plan is to have us face tribulations. Tribulations like coronavirus. From those challenges that he sends, we will learn patience. And then we will gain experience. And from that experience, we will gain hope. Today, when one feels a little down or hopeless, let's remember the Old Testament story of Joseph. Over his life, Joseph faced many harsh challenges, many daunting tribulations. But just as Paul promised in Romans, Joseph emerged from each trial more patient, more experienced, and more hopeful. After each challenge, Joseph was stronger, wiser, and more faithful to God. Now, Joseph was disliked and taunted by his brothers. His brothers got rid of him by throwing him into a pit. Then he was sold into slavery into Egypt. Then he was sold again, this time to the Egyptian Pharaoh's bodyguard. Then the bodyguard's wife tried to seduce Joseph, and when he resisted, she had him put in prison. As Joseph went through each tribulation, he became more patient, more experienced, more hopeful. With each adversity, he became stronger, wiser, and more faithful to God. So much so that eventually the Pharaoh of Egypt elevated Joseph to a very high position, second only to the Pharaoh himself. Joseph's story should teach us, should inspire us today. As we face our own adversities and challenges today, we should understand a few things. We should understand that God designed the system and that He is in control. We should have faith in God, stay with Him, believe in Him, submit to His will, obey Him. We should remain prayerful. We should not grow bitter. Instead, we should grow stronger and wiser. We should be patient, and we must remain hopeful as we live in the bosom of our Lord and Master. He's always brought us through. He will bring us through again this time.